This is week 4 already. Monday, 9/17. This is Bca-101. We talked about web utilities, web-based apps. Talked a little bit about file transfer protocol, browsers, plugins, extensions, content filters. Okay, things from the outline. Then word processing, show the objectives, beyond requirements. You want to make your documents clear, easy to read, make sense, use common sense. Okay, review, edit, format a little bit. Okay, again, we talked about the difference between headings, headers, footers, page numbers. We didn't do much with images today. I showed tables. We're going to do tabs on Wednesday, and I mentioned page breaks. Make sure you label things, like if you add certain images to the document, what do they represent, if that makes sense. All tables should have a title. Should indicate what that table's about. So just make sure things are labeled correctly inside your documents. Alright, I already talked about file transfer protocol. We did spend a little time, we talked about filters. You can put filters in your browser to disallow certain content from coming in. We talked about web-based apps like Google Docs, and we talked about Chromebook, functions primarily using a browser, and so forth. So, as an example, let me just pick a different color here. I had a PC, and we talked about storage and memory. I downloaded, okay, from a server somewhere, so it actually came in. I downloaded it from Canvas, so it went on my computer, and when it got downloaded, it went on the hard drive. Then I clicked it, it loaded the software to run it, and then it brought the data up. So we have our program or an app and our actual data in there. I did this for a word processing document. It had a docx extension, which caused it to load Microsoft Word. Alright. So, actually, we brought the document from Canvas, downloaded on the computer. Whoops. Document from Canvas, downloaded it on the computer, double-clicked it, it loaded the app, and then it brought the data in, and then we can manipulate it, we can save that data back out on the hard drive. Now if you're using a web-based app, your document could be sitting out here at Google, and you have it stored there. Does that make sense? And so then you're really communicating back and forth with the web-based app. Talked briefly about coming from home, connecting into a server, so we can use the internet for other things other than the World Wide Web, other than using browsers. We can use PuTTY and actually connect to a server. And then we talked about eventually we could also upload or download a file to the server, which we do after midterm, second half of the course. one last thing. I did do some examples of extensions. On my web browser, one for doing poll everywhere. I had another extension, Ghostery, that looked at what kind of data was being collected when I visited websites. I have another Grammarly, which it checks the grammar while I'm doing it. So you can add these extensions to your browser and make it do more than just browse. If that makes any sense. Alright. So then the students, the rest of the period, they worked on that assignment for word processing. They worked on that the last 20 minutes, and they asked questions. So that's due tonight, and then you should be working on your project. Alright, that's it.